Hey there guys, I'm Zach Famor and this is a redstone tutorial with me. That's me, yes, that's right. So, without further ado, we are going to get crack-a-lacking. Today we're going to be looking at this. It's an automatic furnace. It's simple, it's light on resources, it's survival friendly, and it's also flatland friendly. So, you know, it's really nice, really fun, nice simple build. You can fit it into pretty much any space that you want. It's not big, it doesn't take up too much room, and it's just very practical for survival. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to crack on. Firstly, as you can see, you put your coal into there, and if you'll see, it gets funneled evenly, would you believe, into these two furnaces, and it's very even. Secondly, as you can tell, this is where you would put your resources: so raw chicken, raw pork chop, iron and gold. Just for an example, just for simplicity, so we can see it all work in action. So they're in there, they're all going to work. As you can see, they have been split evenly between them. Obviously there's 5 items of each, so it's not going to be even, but nonetheless, boop, it gets taken straight away, and the next item will start funneling in from them. So as you can see, look, 31, so that's obviously 32 coals each, it's dead down the middle. So there you go, the last chicken on that side is going to be cooked, and then the pork chop will come through. So there's the pork chop comes through. Okay, so it's not entirely gone even on the filtering of the food items and the iron items, but it did with the coal. So I don't know why that is, but yeah, it didn't do that in my testing phases, but it's doing it now. But okay, either way, so what happens is, look, yeah, look, it's smelted some iron, it's smelted some gold already. So there you go, there's some iron, there's some gold, and they get smelted, and it gets put into this chest for you, so you can come and collect all the stuff that you want, and it is good to go, like so. Let's take a look at the internals of it all now. So basically it's a very slim build. It's basically 6 by 4, okay, I don't really count this one, but it's necessary for part of the build. To dig out that one, you can replace it afterwards, anyway, with a block of choice, but for this particular tutorial I will be leaving them open, so it becomes a lot easier to place blocks and whatever else. So, trap chest, regular chest, I've already tested this one, so yeah, there's some meat in there, and another trap chest, 2 furnaces, and you got yourself a bunch of droppers, some comparators, repeaters, and it does a little clock thing, tick tock, tick tock. When this has got an item in it, it will basically cause the comparator to go on, which will power the block, powers the redstone, powers this redstone, powers the top dropper. So basically power, so it's like a back and forth type of motion. Also powers this redstone, which powers this repeater, which powers this block, right? Yep. Which then powers that one, right, to push the first one up. But it also powers this redstone, which turns this hopper off, so the items don't funnel in too quickly, and basically it will break the system and it won't really work. So the redstone dust is to stop the hopper from feeding in too quickly, and then it allows the items to feed up nice and evenly, nice and slowly. So basically your coal items get fed up into the hoppers up top, into this chest, and then gets carried straight away. So you've got a nice little bit of storage up here as well, so you've got 2 chests worth of storage, plus any remaining hoppers. So that hopper can get full up, that hopper can get full up, large chest, and then technically these 2 these 2 hoppers on top can get full up. I wouldn't recommend overfilling it to the point where these start to fill up, because then that could potentially break it. I've not filled it up to that point in survival, and I've never felt it the necessary need to do that. You know, use it regularly, fill it up regularly. You're going to get a decent amount of use out of it, and you've got a double chest there for coal. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. There's a lot of storage. You really don't need much more than that. Same with the other side. When you put your ores in and your food in, funnels into the hopper, into the dropper, little comparator clock gets it all going again. Up it's fed into the hopper up here, into that chest, and it is literally drawn straight out of that chest. So that chest is not really there for any type of storage. Don't really need it, but it saves you on hopper space. Otherwise you could replace that chest with 2 hoppers, but ideally it's probably best to have a chest, because then it should distribute the items fairly evenly. Okay, so you know, the coal gets distributed evenly, the items should get distributed evenly. I'm just going to get rid of these items, and that's pretty much it. If you want to pause now, and then now that you've paused there, I will basically come around this side. You can pause here, and I'll come around the back. You can pause. Let's get a nice, decent. Oh, I don't know. You can basically pause here if you want. It's basically mirrored on both sides, and you could also pause. Let's go here if you want. If you are, you know, redstone savvy, you could easily figure this out. If not redstone savvy, then follow me and I will talk you through it step by step. First of all, this is not necessary, because you can build it above these blocks if you wish, or you can dig down 1, and you want to dig up 5, 2 and 4, and then 2 blocks where you missed it, and then across it's the exact same. It's completely and utterly mirrored. Okay, so 5 2 4, 5 2 4, or you know, 5 up, 1 across, 3 down, whatever you want to call it that way. I will hover here for a bit. If you want to pause to do that, that's fine, you can do that, and then I will show you the items you need. I recommend that you pause here if you want to look exactly at the number of items that you need. You will need 6 chests, 2 trap chests, you'll want 2 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, 4 redstone, 4 redstone torches, 11 hoppers, that's where it's expensive, okay, 2 furnaces, and 7 droppers. Now it's a little bit more expensive on the dropper side as well, but they're not that too much of a pain to create and craft. And you'll also need 7 blocks of your choice. These are just building blocks, they're blocks for redstone, so they're not going to be seen, you can hide them, so any blocks you want, it doesn't really matter at all. Okay, so you're going to need them as well. Okay, so the first thing that I would do is I would get your regular chests, and you see where you've dug down these single blocks around here, so you would miss these ones out. These are just for placing items. You can fill these back in afterwards, it's fine. I would start here, place your 2 regular chests. Excuse me. It's been a long day. After that, you want to get 2 of your droppers and place 1 here, 1 block above, and mirror it on the other side, 1 block above, facing upwards, okay, like so. Then I would jump to your hoppers, and this is why you could dig this one out if you wanted to. This is why I do it anyway, because I guess you would place your trap chests there. You start off with the chests if you wanted to, it doesn't really matter. Basically, yeah, so I dig this one out, so then you can place your hoppers straight into those droppers, mirrored both sides, okay. So 2 chests, trap chest either side, hopper facing that way, into your 2 droppers, so it's completely and utterly mirrored. You can't really get that part wrong, okay. Very simple, very simple. What I would then do is come around the back. I would place 2 more hoppers into the back of those chests, okay, like that, and then I'll come around the front way, and I'll place your 2 furnaces, so don't forget to crouch, on top of those hoppers, I'd come around the back again. Just back and forth, back and forth. Hoppers in the back, 2 of them. Hoppers in the top, 2 of them. Regular chests. You want, I might as well jump down. Crouch again, 2 on top. And 2 on top of those ones as well. Like so. Okay. So it's like you would normally, or if you could imagine your furnace, automatic furnace to a single chest. It's basically just that doubled. Everyone's kind of seen this design, or at least I hope you have anyway. Very easy. Next, what you want to do is get your droppers again. On the left hand side, as you're facing it, left hand side, I'd come and basically go up 3 more, like so. You want to be 1 below your chest, like that. So it's 4 on the left hand side, okay? Into the chest, you want to face a hopper above the dispenser into the chest. Sorry, not dispenser, dropper, into the chest. Repeat on the other side, but instead of 4, you just want 3 in total. So 2 more on top, 1, 2, like that. Matching up with the furnace, okay? Next, you want to put a hopper facing into the chest that's a step lower or a block lower, and then a hopper into that hopper that's above the dropper. Hopper into hopper above the dropper. Okay, so you're looking at this. Okay, so 3 droppers, a hopper into a hopper, and that hopper into the chest. And that's nearly it, you know, we're not far off. This is how easy the build is. Next you want to do is you want to face the back of the build itself. You want to put a comparator there, and you want to mirror it on the other side as well. So a comparator there coming out of the droppers. You want your building block of choice. Let's just move this around. 1 there, and mirror the same thing on the other side, like so. Redstone, redstone, like that. And then you want to turn around and face the front of the build and place a repeater next to the comparator, facing that way on 1 tick, and mirror it on the other side as well. And then you want that going into a block that's next to the dropper, same side. And finally, you want your last pieces of redstone to go in front of that block next to the dropper hoppers, sorry, like that. Okay, so you can fill these in now. They're not important. Okay. After that is done, you were very, very close to being at the end. We want the 4, can't count, 4 redstone torches. Once again, it's completely and utterly mirrored. So redstone torch, block on top, block on top. Oh, I missed. There we go. Facing in towards the dropper and below the hopper on this side. You want a redstone torch facing in, and it'll click off. Same on the other side, but with this side, because there isn't a hopper above, you want to place a block on top of that redstone torch, like that. Okay, so basically, you could imagine that being a block, right? Okay, good. And that is it. That is the build complete. Okay, that is it. So I'll quickly show you that it works. You want, let's just grab a couple of them and a couple of them with some coal. Okay, so coal side is on the right, and it goes. Food and ore on the other side. They'll light up like so. So that this time it's even, 2 and 2. So you should see that it's working, clicking away. The ore's going straight into the chest, and it gets sucked into the hopper, and it goes straight into the furnace, obviously. And there you go. So the 4 chickens done already. That's pretty quick, you know. And then obviously it will continue to. So once again, it's gone one-sided. I don't know why this is. It's probably just the way the hoppers work, but yeah, it's still relatively quick, and you don't have to worry about it because it goes straight into the chest. So there you go. You can collect your items, and all turns itself off, and it's all lovely and working. And of course, if you wanted to, you can tidy it up with some stairs and some blocks. So I'm going to quickly just do that because I can. So you can put a block above the redstone here, and what I like to do, as you probably saw, is I put stairs like to unfly here and here, and then you could just build up and around it. Nope. You know, and you can hide it all off, kind of thing, and obviously you can build walls and things and whatnot, like so. You know, yeah, you can put it into a wall, you can hide it however you like, and that's pretty much it. It's a very easy, simple build, and obviously you can hide all this stuff with blocks or whatever else. You know, you don't really need me to show you how to do that, but yeah, nice and simple. You can, if you wanted to, like you saw earlier, place you know, your items so you can, you know, you can label it however you like. You can use signposts and whatever else, and that's it. It's fully functional, lovely bit of kit, that. So there you have it. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can get a lot of use out of this. Yeah. I've been Zach Faymore, and this has been, excuse me, whew, this has been a redstone tutorial. Yes, it has. Woo! Catch up on my Let's Play, like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. You know, get yourself involved, get in the comments, subscribe, press that little bell thing. Yeah, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on the front side.